What's good? What's good, everybody? What a game. What a game. What a game. I'm Mookie Hawkins reporting here live at Highmark Stadium where the Buffalo Bills miraculously, I guess it was on the other side of things today. 41-40. We got our beautiful guest, Miss Carita Parks, here from Baltimore reporting. And, we was going back and forth, maybe it was how I was eating my food at halftime, man. I got a little boozy there. Maybe that changed the game. So it's always ladies first. So, Miss Carita, just care to talk about the ups and downs of this football game.
Up and down is exactly how to describe it. I mean, this really looked like the Ravens. The Ravens did dominate the entire game, and it just felt they lost control in the fourth quarter, and Josh Allen and the Buffalo offense really took advantage, especially that Derrick Henry fumble. That changed the trajectory of the game in that moment, and he had a great game, so he's not to necessarily blame. I do think the defense, they could have played better, but, talking post-game, they basically said, this is a good team, and so the best team won. But they do say no one can beat the Ravens but the Ravens, and I feel like this is a game where the Ravens really beat themselves.
Yes, definitely a lot of self-inflicted wounds right there. They showed times of just dominance, like, all right, let's just stop playing around, get the ball to Derrick Henry. He goes 40, 50 yards untouched. It was a battle of the trenches there, and Baltimore seemed to dominate that. But the Bills just got breaks after breaks after breaks. And, Mighty O, but care to talk about how Josh Allen was able to take advantage of those breaks?
He kept coming. They never stopped him. I thought the Ravens did not do a good job on defense. Towards the third and fourth quarter, I thought their defense kind of, let them down tremendously, and they gave the Bills opportunities to get back in. And of course, the fumble was big, but I thought one mistake I think the Ravens did, they could have got D. Hopkins involved a little earlier.
Beautiful one.
This guy got the biggest hands I've ever seen in my life. And when he does get in the game, he's always been a productive player. But I think they allowed the Bills to get back in this game. And once again, we see for the second time in a row in this stadium, the Ravens lost a game rather than the Bills winning a game.
Right, back-to-back times. Woo, it's kind of get that bad taste out of my mouth. They're going to have to wait till at least the playoffs to try to get their lick back this time. But Ratman, Josh Allen on the day, 394 yards, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. What do you think about the way they came out in that second half?
I think he's another level of a Josh Allen. I know at St. John Fisher College during training camp, he's much more relaxed. He's more relaxed, and he's throwing the ball even because he's more relaxed. He's even throwing the ball much. This is the best I've seen him throw the ball. I really think just in this short period of time. At training camp, he threw some amazing throws consistently, and then you saw it in the second half here. And I don't understand why the Ravens went to a blitz or went to a man-to-man type defense instead of that zone was working perfect. It seemed like they changed their defensive calls late in the game, and I didn't understand how you had Coleman one-on-one with a guy, and you can roll out the quarterback and coming after Allen with a blitz type thing and leaving one-on-one coverage in the secondary. I think there's you got Harbaugh, you got to answer. You can't just keep losing games like this. I don't know why nobody's putting John Harbaugh's name out there on the hot seat. Because man, you just can't lose games like this.
He just signed a contract for 3 more years, so it's a moot point right now. They just got to figure out how to win.
Right. You can't lose a game like this where it's 40-25. Fourth quarter, you should be easy. Run the ball, keep the game moving, and finish off your opponent. Blow them out.
Jay, you keep keeping it real right here with my man over here. Keon Coleman on a day breakout. 8 carries, 8 catches, 112 yards in the score. Almost had another one to seal the deal. Just care to talk about how instrumental Coleman was out there.
He was huge, man. Coleman was huge, but most importantly, I feel just Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson truly showing why they was 1 and 2 in MVP voting last year. This is the battle of the Titans, man. And Josh, everybody talks about his cast, but today Dalton Kincaid showed up. Keon Coleman showed up. So you have to give the credit where it's due. This offense is really blustering. Coach Brady continues to do his thing. And, you're just happy to see everything coming together for him.
Well, I like to see Coach Brady do his thing early in the damn game. How about that? Can you do it early, please? All right, my blood pressure is going high. I got a few more added
Everybody's blood
grades.
pressure.
You know, exactly. So, I mean, what does this mean for this Baltimore Ravens team now? I know it's still week 1, but it was kind of like a must-win situation. It gave us playoff vibes, definitely for sure. So,
Yeah.
you know, what's next for this Baltimore Ravens team?
I mean, they have to flush this one fast because they play the Browns, which is a divisional opponent in week 2. And losing this game, I mean, I think it was the Browns. No, I'm sorry, the Bengals and the Steelers. They both won their games today, so they're already behind in the division just based on record. So they just have to flush this one away fast and capitalize on and learn from the mistakes that they made tonight. And like you said, they cannot lose games in the fourth quarter like this. That defense has got to get it together. They said they want to be feared, but you didn't come out here tonight and instill that fear in anyone. So they're going to have to bounce back very quickly.
You said something about Josh Allen throwing the ball a little bit better. He's probably throwing a little bit better because he got a ring on that throwing hand now. So, that could be the reason. So, again, what a game. Buffalo Bills come out here in resilient form. Baltimore Ravens definitely put on a show. Lamar Jackson showed you why he's the top player in the NFL, MVP. It was definitely a great game to watch week 1. So, on behalf of Miss Carita Parks, somebody over, the Rat Man, and my guy Jay Gills, keeping it real. I'm Wookie Hawkins reporting live from One Bills Drive at Highmark Stadium. Bills 1-0.